Bodybuilders stand out of a crowd everywhere they go, whether they want to or not. It's just that they tower over everyone like giants, and they're also so muscular you can't help but be fascinated. As a result of this, sometimes they deal with moments that are funny, awkward, embarrassing, and sometimes just plain uncalled for. They're still people at the end of the day. Today, we're going to show you 24 awkward things bodybuilders have to deal with in public. Dan Walker on BBC Breakfast gave his show a surprisingly provocative twist when he encouraged a world-renowned bodybuilder to take his shirt off and then begin touching his muscles. Mr. Olympia, the bodybuilder in question, was put on the spot. It was pretty weird and awkward, but he handled it pretty nicely. This skinny guy decided to play a prank on some bodybuilders. He bumped into them and then watched them get super riled up. That definitely takes some courage. It's not every day you see such an old bodybuilder, and it's not today either. It's a prank. He's actually disguised as an older guy when he walks into an open gym full of clearly experienced younger guys and lifts their weights. He even encouraged everyone else, and it was quite wholesome. Everyone was shocked. Passers-by stopped to watch him and even made videos. Someone come get their grandma. This lady isn't afraid of the bodybuilder's size and strength. She'll take them on any day of the week. She absolutely destroys them. They were laughing, but you can see they kinda died inside. Still, it's really funny to watch. She spares no one, not even the female bodybuilders. When you work out regularly at the gym, there's definitely going to be some embarrassing moments, much like this one. The look on the poor girl's face says it all. This bodybuilder came to enjoy a Mets game. When someone asked him to open a water bottle for them, seeing how obviously jacked he is, they must have thought it'd be a piece of cake for him. But they were wrong, and the man clearly struggled with the water bottle, despite his massive size. When you're working out in the gym, the endorphins are pumping and there's testosterone in the air. A fight or two is definitely going to happen. These two bodybuilders went at it right there and then. This bodybuilder's arms are so jacked that he can't even bend them far back enough to reach a sticker on his back. We can't tell if this is either a really big fail or a really big win. The lady passed through the narrow passage without any difficulty. Most of us would have no trouble getting through it, but when this bodybuilder tried it out, it wasn't so easy. Two professional bodybuilders somehow got seated right next to each other on their flight, and judging by the photos, it looks like a pretty uncomfortable situation and a tight fit. The worst part is that when they tried to fix it by switching seats, no one was ready to trade with them. CCTV cameras in the store caught the awkward moment when this bodybuilder started to admire his body while shopping for groceries. But we have to admit, we'd probably be checking ourselves out all the time with a body like his. This bodybuilder gained too much muscle and, as a result, had some trouble getting out of his car. He managed it in the end, but it definitely wasn't easy. He also had to get out on his hands and knees. Something tells us this isn't the first time he's had to do this either. Another problem bodybuilders suffer from is cramping on stage. It's actually more common than you'd think. Look at this guy. He was showing off his impressive gains on stage when tragedy struck. Bodybuilders often have to go without water before shows, and this guy's muscles were so dehydrated, he couldn't continue. This bodybuilder came on television to discuss what was happening to his body. He's gained so much muscle mass that his muscles would actually ripple as if he was controlling them. This bodybuilder is so big that he needs help taking his clothes off. A friend had to come and take his shirt off. But yeah, having that much muscle definitely affects your mobility. Here's another couple of big fellas who got too big to properly fit into a car. This bodybuilder went grocery shopping, and it seems like he either doesn't know how to hold a shopping cart or he's just too strong to bother learning. He holds it sideways like a basket and just throws stuff in there. Bodybuilders attract a lot of attention even without trying or really doing anything. This dude went to a grocery store and people were staring and whispering to each other. It's just because they're so big they literally tower over everyone else like giants. This bodybuilder decided to pick on a random guy doing his workout at the gym. He took him off the machine and sat down himself to show him how much easier it was for him. Then he lifted someone else's weights too, much more easily. That must have turned a few heads. This woman was making fun of another man's workout routine, and shortly after she was called out for it by a bodybuilder. She was saying that the man's workout was useless, but the professional set things right, and explained it was actually totally okay.
The fact that people at the gym take videos of other people to try and make fun of them blows my mind.
Famous bodybuilder Kali Muscle challenges the popular claim that bodybuilders can't fight because they're so jacked they lose flexibility and speed. Well, here you can see for yourself, don't ever mess with one of these guys. But what if your opponent fights back? This bodybuilder ripped his pec muscle from the bone while doing bench presses at a gym. You can literally see his pec muscle collapsing because of the strain the weight is exerting. That's gotta hurt.
No.
This bodybuilder grabbed his friend's weight while he was lifting, then walked out of the gym and somehow on his way out managed to put on a horse mask. He didn't stop lifting the entire time. Alright, comment down below which of these bodybuilder moments shocked you the most. Before you go, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to Trend Joint for more. See you around!